welcome back to my cup of TV with Jenny.
JD.
So, the Vampire Diaries. Season 4, episode 10. 10? 11?
11.
Catch Me If You Can.
Who's that gonna be? Who's running? Oh, well, they're all after the cure, aren't they? So all of them. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we've only just watched the last episode, so nothing to discuss or remind ourselves of. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Patreon, much further ahead, full-length reactions. Worth a look. Membership, 2 episodes ahead on YouTube, the edited down versions. I like the red within the dark.
Yes. Is that Matt? Yeah. Oh!
Have at it, or else.
I don't take orders from you, Dick. Hunters can't be compelled.
I understand Jeremy's point of like, I'm not going to kill any innocent people, but the fact is they're already dead now. Like, although saying that, we've seen other people live as vampires.
Oh!
Cool.
Good that she showed up.
Yeah.
Jeremy and I will finish this.
I'm sorry, are you saying that I should leave him here with you?
Trust me. I will keep him safe.
This is part of the issue now with the sire bond, is that even if he doesn't intend to, he can't give his opinion without...
Yeah.
Say the teaching woman Elena's not here. You don't have to pretend like you give a damn about me.
I'm trying to keep you alive, dumbass.
Can I just say something, right? It's been, I think, last episode and this episode, Jeremy keeps making comments about, well, we're just doing it for Elena, you don't give a damn about me. He keeps making comments like that. Mm-hmm. And the more he does it, the more I'm like, do you want Damon to tell you he loves you? Like, is there like a... Are you saying this to get like a yes, I do?
A validation.
Yeah, I don't know.
I came across a group that worshipped Silas. His followers told me that he would rise again, and when he did, he would trigger the end of all time. You know, being an immortal, you can see why I'm opposed to time's ending. So I meant... Well, I could kill you. But then I have to deal with the hunter's curse. Bad idea. I'll just rip off your arms.
Cole always gives me the vibe he's a bit of a mixture of Rebekah and Klaus.
I suppose I should do something, shouldn't I?
Call him off, Klaus.
Listen closely, Cole. Stay away from the Gilbert boy.
I won't touch him. You have my word. Now stab yourself a little bit further. You're gonna kill me. You're not gonna remember what I say. You're going to find Jeremy Gilbert. I'm going to kill him.
I care about you.
Don't. Whatever's inside of me that makes me want to hunt, right now it's on overdrive.
But maybe keep your distance so he doesn't feel any threat. Like,
Yeah, she's a bit stupid.
yeah.
I know I really want to get that cure for you, but I don't know how I'm going to do this.
Well, also, I don't understand why Klaus helped her and saved Damon.
So much.
Saving Damon makes no difference to his plan.
Crap,
Sex wasn't good because we didn't care. It was good because you're crazy. Crazy sex is always good. Do you remember our first session? It was about your grams, right? You thought every time you did magic you were causing her pain. Aren't you curious what's happening to her now?
That's low. Using people's grief to manipulate them.
David, what is wrong with you?
Who's Cole? He must have compelled me. If I find Jeremy, I'm gonna kill him.
It's nice for someone to show some recognition of this isn't normal.
Yeah, why am I feeling
Yeah.
this? Yeah, I can identify what I'm feeling.
You better run. I am coming to kill you. You need to go now.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
Okay, fine. So we take him home, wait till the vervain is out of his system, and compel him.
Just bit off his own tongue.
He
Ew!
does know something.
Oh!
brother of yours.
I love that though. Bastard brother or yours.
Your reckless use of magic is the reason I'm hurting her again and again and again.
Bonnie! What are you doing?
Get out of here.
Bonnie, stop!
Bonnie. Bonnie, look at me.
Now take a deep breath. I'm right here with you.
I don't like that. That's like hypnosis.
It's like he's turned her into a bomb only he can defuse.
But she don't trust him anymore.
No.
I think that's gone.
Yeah.
With my guidance, she'd be one of the most powerful witches in the world.
Feel free to punch him though.
What did you do to Stefan? Rescued him from his old, dull life, but it keeps calling. Stefan's not in the mood to talk right now. Call compel Damon to kill Jeremy.
You would have to shoot me, Jeremy. In the heart. Do it. Do it! Shot me in the head. Stupid. Idiot.
Bought him some time.
Yeah.
That was dumb, Jeremy.
Shows you how well that detour's working in his brain as well.
Should've killed me.
That even under attack he was able to do that.
Damon, stop! Please. You're strong enough to resist the compulsion. I know that you are.
Why? Because Stefan did.
Because I love you. Because you love me.
No one can resist an original compulsion, can they?
No.
He'd do anything.
You've seen them like delay, like he's been delaying here, but
Sorry, Elena.
Damon!
I don't understand why they're not.
Jeremy.
Like, she's not breaking his neck, like to delay.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
See? Like, was.
You're welcome.
I don't think Damon would fight her trying to do that.
No. He would be like, take me out
Yeah.
for half an hour.
So you bled me out?
This was the only way I could weaken you.
You sound real torn up about it.
Lisa, you see Elena? Come on, you know you can't do that. With the sire bond, all you have to do is tell her to let you out of here. Once she's no longer sired and you're no longer compelled, you can both do whatever the hell you want.
When Liz was in there, they gave her a bed and everything. Why don't they keep a bed in there?
Well, you can't. I'll just ask you to let him out.
I won't let him out.
You won't have a choice.
You will, though.
You're sired.
Stefan, what are you doing with Rebekah? She tried to kill me.
Why do you
And this
care?
will be
Yeah.
the second time that Damon tried to kill Jeremy.
Fair.
So, you do whatever you want, Elena. I really don't care.
You're the one that keeps dragging him back in.
Stefan, this isn't you.
Sure it is. You don't know what I look like when I'm not in love with you.
You always see different shades when they're your ex.
And plus, you know,
You don't know
not
what
everything's about her.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be. The only thing that got under my skin is what I saw, which is my daughter using dangerous magic. The fact that you don't think you need help means you need it even more.
I get the whole you're her dad thing, but where have you been this whole time?
Yeah.
Good evening, Gilbert Clan.
What do you want, Klaus?
I've come to fetch my hunter. Seeing as how my brother's become a liability, Jeremy will be safer with me. There's no shortage of people to turn or loved ones to threaten, so sleep well. We'll plan on finishing our work tomorrow.
I love it when he's being bad, Klaus.
Cole wouldn't be able to get in the house though, would he?
No, but you can burn it from the outside.
Oh, I see.
Sure, just no feelings, no attachments.
Good for them.
Yeah.
If you kill one original vampire, their entire sire line will die with them. You're gonna kill Cole instead.
Oh, that's good math.
Yes, I mean, we started the episode with Klaus having been helpful and found a whole load of vampires.
Really is ruthless.
It's one of those that when you're Klaus and you don't value human life, it's the most efficient, logical thing to do.
Sure.
But, you know, those were people.
I think he's a psychopath. Not just a narcissist. But it was interesting that Cole came in. So Klaus wants the cure because he wants Elena's blood back. And she's human.
And as he says, that he can destroy it so that it can't be used against him.
Right.
So Klaus is already one step ahead.
Because Klaus could be made mortal.
Yeah. Klaus isn't just thinking about...
So this is the only thing on the planet that could kill Klaus, in theory.
They have the White Oak stake. That could, but they have it.
Okay.
But it's that idea that he's already one step ahead. Everyone's thinking about getting it for one reason that they want it, whereas he's already like, I want to use it for this, but then I want it gone. So it could never be used against me.
But yeah, so many people want it, and it's so many moving parts in play. But they'll betray each other even to get it. Like Cole was going to kill.
Yeah, he was
Rebekah.
willing to stake. And from what we've seen, they seem to be one two that get on.
I've never really liked Cole. He gives me an icky feeling.
I feel like he's a bit of a cross between Rebekah and Klaus. He can be very bratty, like Rebekah, but then he can be very sadistic, like Klaus.
Bratty and sadistic, but no real emotion. Like Rebekah, we've seen have real sadness and loneliness. I haven't seen that from Cole at all.
No, but we do see it in Klaus.
Yeah, and he doesn't like to show.
Yeah,
but yeah. Oh, that was a lot going on.
Yeah, so he. Yeah, so obviously they went after Matt, and Jeremy and Damon had to try and deal with that.
What a mess.
I think we talked about that a bit at the time, didn't we?
Damon did a really good job, I think, of trying to stay ahead of that compulsion and being aware that he had been compelled, which is good. I thought Elena was a little bit stupid and naive in that moment where she's like, because I love you. That's nice, but that's not going to stop his compulsion from an original.
Yeah, but I think it's because when he said what, because Stefan did. Because do you remember when Klaus was compelling Stefan to feed on Elena? The first thing he was doing was he was banging into everything. He was stabbing himself to prevent himself.
Yeah.
And then he did try and fight back when Klaus told him to turn it off. But Klaus was too strong. So I think we have witnessed someone needs to be able to delay it. But again, he was delaying it because he was stopping to talk to Elena. He was stopping to tell Jeremy, shoot me here, do this. Yeah. He wasn't just attacking.
That's what I mean. So there's a lot of strength there, I think.
So he was doing something.
Yeah.
But that Elena was trying to talk to him instead of breaking his neck, because I don't know that Damon would have stopped her.
Yeah. He would have been
doing
like,
it.
knock me out for 10 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. It was nice that Stefan did show up to help anyway, even though I don't think it was for her, I think it was for Jeremy, which is nice. So
yes, for Jeremy, but I also think for Damon.
Yeah, he wouldn't want him to live with that guilt.
Yeah,
that's awful.
Although I did really like that conversation between Elena and Stefan, like when he said no because he'll ask you to let him out, and she's like, but I won't, and it's like you're still not listening to the fact that this sire bond is there.
She has moments of being bratty as well.
Yeah, because you could easily be like, oh, I wish that would, I wish I wouldn't, but I see your, can you tell him this? Like,
Yeah, but she's just like, I won't. And you're like,
but
yeah.
Anyway. And I just love that conversation where she's making it all about her. She did this to me. Oh, you're doing this because you're angry at me. And it's like, it's not. Yeah. Yes, I understand that he is in a rebound place. What he
does now is none of your damn business.
One, it's none of your business. Two, he's in a rebound and he's hurting. But, like, he's still able... You can say to him, be careful. she's dangerous. But she's not saying, be careful, I'm worried about you. She's saying, is this because of me? She did this to me. And again, it's not about you.
Yeah, she's been quite self-centered. Yeah.
And I like that he was not having that. He didn't try and pander to her. It was just like, no, just stay out my business.
Yeah, yeah. It's literally like, since he's found out, all that's happened is he's gone, fuck this, and walked that way.
Yeah.
And she's just following.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, let him. I understand checking in, but you could check in via other people.
Yeah.
And give him the space.
And I don't know if she's... I don't know what it is. Because I think... I have this to a certain extent where you want people to like you, or you feel bad that someone doesn't like you, but you have to tell yourself every now and again, it's okay if you don't like me. If I'm the villain in your story, that's okay. Or whatever, you know?
I think it is that she cares about Stefan. She doesn't want him to be hurted and all of that, but she's not... Well, one, she's not listening to him.
But she's asking for forgiveness from him. She's like, I've already apologised.
Yeah.
So what? Give him some fucking time. Like, she's so... I don't know, is it like self-centered or selfish to think that he should forgive you because it's uncomfortable for you to be in a state of unforgiven?
Yeah.
No. Like, that's not your call. You have to stay in a state of unforgiven for as long as he needs.
She's not reading the room.
No. Yeah. She's being really dense.
And he... Yeah, when he said to her, like, you've never seen me, like, not in love with you. And do you know what? Oh. When she said she's tried to kill me twice, and he's just like, Damon has tried to kill Jeremy. So, like, you can't...
You've got different rules for different people. Yeah. Yeah. It was so interesting, because when he was like, you've never seen this side of me, and I was just like, that's true, because you've only ever seen him besotted with you.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that he is being a horrible person right now.
No.
He's not.
He doesn't wish her ill.
He's just not pandering to her every fucking wish. And it's really interesting, because that's why I was like, yeah, you see a different side when they're your ex.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He's not even being horrible to her.
No.
He's not being vindictive to her. He's
just not giving her what she wants.
Yeah. He's just not there at your beck and call.
And he's not revolving around her. Like, his world doesn't revolve around her anymore. Yeah. It's really interesting. But very fair.
Yeah, so Rebekah and Stefan have got the headstone from the guy who found it.
Don't know who that man is. No. Who sent him? Is Elijah at play?
Yeah, just how can we get Elijah back, basically?
Well,
anyway.
He was obviously compelled, but it's like, who else could compel to that degree? So that compulsion was obviously... Go and get this, but if you get caught, you must kill yourself without giving any information away.
Yeah. And then they've given them Vervain so that no one else can compel them to give the information.
Away the compulsion. Yeah. That's very knowledgeable. So that could be Elijah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we saw obviously them getting it on. Oh, that's hot. She was looking particularly beautiful in this episode.
She looks lovely.
I loved her hair. I loved her outfit.
She always looks so fucking polished.
Yeah.
She looks gorgeous. I just woke up like this. Fucking hell. And Bonnie was pretty terrifying.
Yes.
Her and Magic and...
Well, like we said, you've turned her into a bomb only you can defuse. That kind of...
Which is extremely selfish. I am intrigued to know... when her dad says, I want to get you help, witchy rehab, like what kind of help do you get? So I'm wondering, who is he going to call in? Is there... like I said before, I'd really like it if there was an older, more experienced witch that could come in and help her. I'd like that, so I don't know.
I do... It's interesting, because we haven't seen her dad before. There is that part of me that's like... You haven't been involved this whole time. Now you want to come in and lay down the law. But again, we don't see Bonnie's life away from the group.
So we don't know.
So we don't know.
Him,
yeah, and she's mentioned before that he doesn't doesn't believe the witchy stuff, or just doesn't want to hear it.
It's not his world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't know,
because it went down the Bennett female line, didn't it? Yeah.
We just heard Grams kind of say that he thinks that she's filling her head with witchy juju. But so we don't know like, he obviously is in the know because Maya, he knew about vampires and everything. And so we don't know whether, because you know when he said about her gifts, I feel like you underestimate gifts. You know, it's not all lighting candles and floating feathers. You know.
No, that's it. And I think that's why, because I think when he saw what she was doing, that scared him.
Yeah.
So,
which, you know, it should. And I can understand, like, if you've watched her do that, and then you're seeing Shane being the one to calm her, and you know this guy is bad news.
You see he's got a hold on her, basically. So it's a bit red flags.
Although I'm glad that he's, you know, looking at, we need to get you help, not we need to lock you up, or, you know.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I'm like, oh, who's this help going to be? Yeah. That'd be cool.
But like I said, it's one of those, because we don't see her life with her dad until now, we don't know how he normally parents. Like I said, it just feels like you've just walked in and you're laying down the law, but we don't know whether he's normally been this way with her and we just haven't seen it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like how Caroline's dad turned up and was all arsehole. I enjoy when Klaus is being particularly charming and villainous. You know, and he just turns up and he's also, I'll be doing this now. With that smile where he knows everyone's going to argue and he's just like, come on, give it to me because you can't stop my plans.
He's a dick. He's an entertaining dick, though. It's funny.
Well, it's like with him not letting Cole kill Damon. There's been plenty of opportunities for Damon to be killed by Klaus or by others, yet Klaus keeps him alive. Yet that makes no difference to his plan. Yes, it's going to upset Elena, but the fact is Klaus could take what he wants from them at any point. So it doesn't matter. It's almost like, I feel, where they have nearly bested him in some areas, he enjoys the challenge that grouping gives him sometimes.
I think also potentially, like, it's almost like a slightly sibling love-hate relationship with these people. So I think maybe he wants them to exist so that he's got people to talk to. Because we do know that he's lonely.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have any long-term relationships with anybody other than his siblings.
I think he actually wants them around.
Yeah. And I still feel like he has this obsession with Stefan being his friend. And Damon is an extension of Stefan in that if Damon dies, how that affects Stefan and how that could then affect my friendship with Stefan if I could have prevented, you know.
Yeah. If you lose his brother, you'll never get Stefan back.
Or like when he's had an opportunity to kill Damon, if I kill him, that's never going to be...
Yeah, some things you can't undo.
Yeah.
Never mind, we'll see.
I think that was everything. So, yeah, so Damon's locked up in the little room that... Why don't they keep a nice bed in there? Decorate it. Like, when Klaus put Elena locked up in a room, that was a very nice room.
Well, it's a nice house.
Yeah. I think Stefan enjoyed breaking his neck.
Yeah. Why not? Therapeutic.
Well, they still haven't had any conversation about what's happened. Because I feel like we said that Damon was avoiding by being with Jeremy, but I also feel like now both of them are... Well, we've got this thing we're working on that we need to get sorted. We ain't got time to deal with that because neither of them wants to have to face that.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of a... Yeah, well, we'll deal with all this and then we'll come back to that. And then there'll always be something.
Yeah.
Which is not healthy. Yeah, so that was our reaction to The Vampire Diaries Season 4, Episode 11. Catch me if you can. Thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.